Hey guys, it's Jake and welcome to the channel where I share travel videos, tips, and recommendations. I'm taking a break from posting about my trip to Asia because I recently got some new equipment that I wanted to test out. I actually didn't get to use it because I waited until I got there to actually set it up. It took me 3 days, but I'm not bitter about it. I just went to Kansas City and I'm going to show you why it may be different than what you expect. Also, I highly recommend that you watch this whole video and I'll be giving clues on what you need to do along the way. But let's just say that I'm doing a giveaway. But first, if you guys could do me a favor and tap that little thumbs up button until it turns blue, it just lets YouTube know that people like the content, so it will get shared with more people, which is really helpful for a small channel like me. But enough of all this, let's dive into what to do in Kansas City. I recently passed 100 subscribers and that means a lot to me. So what I'm gonna do to show my appreciation is to give you guys the chance to win a $25 giveaway. So keep listening and I will give more instructions on what to do. If you didn't catch that fully, yes, I'm doing a $25 giveaway to show my appreciation. You'll be able to choose how you want that, whether for me to Venmo you, send it through PayPal, or even an Amazon gift card. Stick around to hear the rest of the instructions, but as I do that, let's dive into one of the most confusing things about Kansas City. Is it in Kansas or Missouri? Today, Kansas City, Kansas and Kansas City, Missouri are two separate cities, but together along with a number of other cities and suburbs are part of the Kansas City Metropolitan area. These states are divided along State Line Road. Kansas City, Missouri was incorporated 8 years before Kansas became the 34th state and was named after the Kansas River. What is weird is Kansas City has the largest population in Missouri, while the portion in Kansas is the third largest city in the state of Kansas. Kansas City may be best known for being home of the 2020 Super Bowl champs, Kansas City Chiefs, the 2015 World Series champions, Kansas City Royals, or being home to the American Royal World Series of Barbecue, which is the largest barbecue competition in the world. Kansas City barbecue is amazing, but I want to highlight the variety of other things that you can do while in Kansas City. But if you are looking for the best place to get barbecue in Kansas City, I do have a whole separate video about that, which I'll link right here. As with most larger cities, there is a downtown arena and bar scene. The arena is the T-Mobile Center and is home to the Big 12 men's basketball tournament and the Men's College Basketball Hall of Fame. It is also a popular concert venue and hopes to be the home of an NBA or NHL team someday. Right now, we're outside of Power and Light, which is one of the bigger bar districts in all Kansas City, and this is where you'll want to come if there's a Chiefs, a Royals, or a KU game on. And if you're looking for a night out, you also want to come here as well. Power and Light consists of over 30 different bars and restaurants and can be busy at all times of the year. There are several stores within the area, and it's also home to live events. From my experience, this area can be a bit more rowdy, and if you're looking for something a bit more mellow, then you can head over to Westport. Along with the Power and Light district, Westport serves as one of the city's main entertainment areas. It was originally a separate town before being added to Kansas City. The district contains several restaurants, shops, and nightlife options. While we were there, we were able to find ramen and delicious cocktails and dessert at a French restaurant, Cafe Westport. And not to hype it up, but the cocktails were some of the best I've had, and the dessert was really great. The dessert we got was a profiterole, which is a puff pastry filled with vanilla ice cream and topped with chocolate sauce. The email address you'll need is jake25giveaway@gmail.com. Okay, but most cities have a bar district, so how about this? Right now, we're at the Nelson Atkins Museum of Art to see the world's largest shuttlecock. The inspiration for the shuttlecocks came from a painting within the museum and are arranged to incorporate the building into the overall design as the net. The Nelson Atkins Museum has more than that and offers free admission to an encyclopedic collection of art from nearly every continent and culture, with an extensive collection of Asian art. Something we didn't get to experience on this trip because a lot of live music was canceled, but Kansas City has an amazing jazz district. Kansas City had a huge presence in the 1930s as it transitioned from big bands to bebop in the 1940s. Kansas City is home to the American Jazz Museum and hosts an annual Kansas City Blues and Jazz Festival, which attracts top jazz stars and a lot of out-of-town visitors. And in 2018, UNESCO named Kansas City as a City of Music, making it the only city in the United States with this title, which makes it unique because places like Nashville or New Orleans do not have this recognition. If you were into coffee, there are a variety of cool shops throughout the city, like Oddly Correct. We went to Oddly Correct, and they're known for their bourbon
vanilla latte.
And that's what I got, and she got the
spiced fig latte.
All right, cheers.
I think this is yours.
Oh, okay. This is good. I don't know which one's what. We never figured out whose coffee was whose, but we were okay with it because both were great. There's also Monarch, which was included in 2019's Best Coffee Shops in America by Food and Wine, and voted the best coffee in Missouri by Food and Wine. There's also Messenger Coffee, which is a tri-level cafe, roasting facility, and bakery offering baked goods and coffee with a roof deck. The coffee was good, the baked goods were better, and having a rooftop was a nice option. I probably would have enjoyed it more during the spring or fall, but even in the winter, it was cool to have that view, and there's a fire up there as well. When you're done with your morning coffee, you can head over to the Crown Center for ice skating or for shopping. And if you're looking for a bit of a more upscale experience, then you can head over to the Plaza. And now we're at the Plaza, which is one of the main shopping districts in Kansas City. The Country Club Plaza District was developed in 1922, featuring Spanish-styled architecture and upscale shops and restaurants. The plaza covers 15 blocks and features 100 stores and over 30 restaurants. There are more than 30 statues, murals, and tile mosaics on display in the area, as well as major architectural reproductions, such as a half-size Giraldi Tower of Seville. Near Kansas City is Johnson County, which is the wealthiest county in Kansas, and is often referred to as one of the wealthiest counties in the Midwest, with almost 10% of households making $200,000 per year. This means that if you want to find some fancy houses, you definitely can. A quick pro tip, and if you want a cool overlook of the city, then you can check out the Scout, which is a famous statue built in 1910 of a Sioux Indian surveying the landscape. The statue won a gold medal at a show in San Francisco and made its temporary home in Penn Valley Park, but it was so popular that it raised enough money to make it its permanent home in 1922.
And if you want to win, what you have to do is leave a comment and send an email to the email that's on the bottom of the screen. And within your comment, do not mention anything about the contest.
The comment really can be anything, even if it's just, this is for the YouTube algorithm. It is really that simple, just an email and a comment. There's also a variety of things that we weren't able to talk about today, like the over 100-year-old Union Station, the National World War I Museum and Memorial, the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, the Kemper Museum of Contemporary Art, the City Market, the breweries, local whiskey, or the proximity of Kansas City to lakes, rivers, and the Ozarks. I actually put the email address somewhere in the middle of the video, and that's where you need to send that to, because I don't want people skipping the end to just get to this point. You should have all the information that you need to enter the contest, and make sure to come back next Sunday to be able to see who won. Thanks so much for watching, and hope you guys do know that I appreciate your support. And if you guys want to see more travel destinations, then you can click onto my channel, or if you're looking for travel articles, there's a link down in the description. And if you want to be around for when I post my next video, do not forget to subscribe. See you guys next time. Nelson's Atkins Museum. Nope, it's not the Nelson's. I said Nelson Atkin and then Nelson's Atkins. I need to know what one of those is, right?